Hello, my friends. I'm so happy that you're joining me again this week. I felt it was so important, as in addition to being able to encourage you guys, but also to be transparent and share with you my process with the Lord. But also, I have a testimony to release to you guys. It's fresh and hot. And so, as we know, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. So, the last video I was prophesying regarding, I feel like there's a financial move of the Holy Spirit, like that the Lord was like really moving in terms of like giving people financial breakthrough and other different kinds of breakthroughs. And I felt like if I has seeped into the pool of the Holy Spirit, that I would also be affected as well. It took me a while actually to release that video because I wanted to be able to bring my own testimony along with that video. And because, it's really hard sometimes when you're saying, the Lord is moving, He's doing a new thing, there's a breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. And sometimes it feels as if it's just like something that people are saying and nothing is really happening. I think people look at me and they say, wow, she's so full of faith. But let me tell you, half of the times when I'm prophesying regarding myself or to other people, in my mind I'm thinking, how is that possible? The cool thing about me is that I think while I'm speaking. And so I'm already releasing things, even though in my mind I'm kind of wavering in my own faith. But we just thank God because our faithlessness is it's not affect His faithfulness. It says in Romans 3:3-4, what if some of us do not have faith? Will our lack of faith nullify God's faithfulness? Not at all. Let God be true and every man be a liar. It says even in 2 Timothy 2:13, if we are faithless, He remains faithful, for He will not deny Himself. And so actually for this summer, I've been looking for positions. It's really hard because one, I'm in a small town and I feel like the Lord wants me to just stay here. And I feel like He also said that I cannot work something that is too far out from my previous experience. And so I can't just go randomly to work anywhere. And also, I felt recently that the Lord told me to stop applying to positions. And so it's just kind of like, how am I supposed to get a job, God? And I'm looking for temporary or part-time positions because I feel like He's saying that I should continue with ministry school in the fall. So basically, it's impossible. And by the time I made that last video, I had applied to a few things and had gotten interviews to like just one or two things and not gotten the position. So I had, like, according to me, for the summer I wasn't going to do anything. Like, there was like nothing coming, like no foreseeable wave coming. But I felt like I felt like I needed to release what the word of the Lord was telling to me. On that very day that I released that video, I was actually really upset by something completely different and crying. And then I felt like the tangible spirit of the Lord come upon me. And I started to say, He's doing a new thing. He's doing a new thing and it's here. It's here. It's here. And I don't see angels, but I feel their presence. So I felt as if the angel breakthrough was behind me, like all day. All day I kept on looking behind me, like what's going on. Like I felt like when I was driving, there was like an angel presence sitting next to me. At one point I was like, hey, high five. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but like it's what I was feeling inside. And I even told a few friends, I was like, I feel like I've stepped into my breakthrough today, but I have nothing in the works. Like I can't even, there's nothing. And so, can you imagine the next day I received an email from this position I had applied back in March, and I just didn't think about it again because I never heard anything. They offered me the job. I hadn't interviewed, nothing. No interview had been done. They just offered me the position. I've never gotten a job without having to interview. And so that was a miracle in its own. I quickly accepted, And it was a few hours later that I realized, oh, I didn't negotiate. Like, just on principle. I mean, they were offering me enough, but on principle, I always like try to negotiate for more money. And so I sent them like a 2-line email, like thinking they're gonna say no, it's not a big deal, whatever. By the next morning, they were like, oh, sure. So like giving me essentially what I asked for, like actually more than I asked for. This is unheard of. This is a miracle. And even some friends of mine that don't believe in God said, this is a miracle. And so I just wanted to just release that and encourage you guys. Like, his faithfulness is not determined, does not shift because of our faithlessness. It even says that the Lord gives good and perfect gifts. He's a father of lights in which there's no shifting shadows. Like, he's not hot and cold one day. Like, he is steady and he's faithful. Yeah, so I just hope that this encourages you. And I even like last week or two, I've been like ministering over a few people through like some service things I had, and I find myself saying out of my mouth, welcome to your breakthrough. Welcome. I'm here to welcome you into your breakthrough. And so I really feel like I've stepped over like ahead, and I'm here to like welcome people into their breakthrough, because I feel like it's now, especially in this month, that I feel like this is the month of breakthrough. And so I'm just making this video just to corporately welcome all that are watching into your breakthrough. This is the month, this is the season. Do not get discouraged, and it can be happen like instantly. For me, it was like one day there was nothing, and then the next day there was like something, and without me seeing it happening. And so yeah, I just bless you. I bless you. I welcome you to your breakthrough. Like, share, comment if this has encouraged you at all. All right.